Welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio. This is episode 51. Um, we've got a little bit of power issues which we're working on. Yeah, so this is fine. We're gonna add another furnace over here and I'm gonna research the next level of furnaces. I think so. I think they're more efficient as well. So they consume 90 kilowatts of power, but they have the crafting speed of 2, and these also yeah, that's actually a big deal. That's a factor 2 in fuel consumption right here, which I'm not sure how much carbon we're taking out of the loop here, but it's probably enough to uh, not be worried about, but it could cause issues at some point. But for now, let's add another stone furnace and put that down here. Can we do it like this? I guess we can, right? It's fine. Yep. We'll need a little bit more belts. Let me go grab some iron as well. We should have, yeah, we have a pretty big backlog going on. That's nice. I guess what I can do is set up. Yeah, so basically if I can choose, like, do I want to buffer some iron here and have it, yeah, I guess I can just buffer like a stack of iron. That seems fine, right? So I am gonna limit this chest here, but it will to a stack, and I'll put output priority to the left. So that means I'll always have some iron to go grab. It won't backlog as badly as it does normally, but that's fine. That's by design actually. Let's put a pole here and put down the base, the belt I mean. Okay, so these guys are waiting on the charcoal basically. Yeah. Yeah, I think basically we're also running to capacity of these, so let's upgrade these to boiler 2s as well. I actually have some left, so I just need to create some steel. Maybe I have some? No. Let's put this in there. And that's well, okay. So this is the pump, so I don't want to accidentally fill that up. Yeah, so we have some steel plates to go grab, and then what we're gonna do is make some 2 steam engines too, and a boiler too as well. We might actually end up needing. Yeah, we'll make a lot of extra production here. It's kind of key. How's this doing? It's the slag looks to be maybe backlogging a little bit. So that will mean also that at some point these electrolyzers will start turning off. And how's this doing? That's fine. There's I'll put some extra frames in the cycle there because it looks like it might be, where is it, here? Then this one also always has some to grab. It's probably not a bottleneck, but better safe than sorry. And this is not a big resource hog, it's just a one-time investment. There we go. Yeah, and so then the slurry is the problem, which actually, so if we look at this setup, what we can be doing is adding some more of these washers, right? And that should totally be fine. Like these could use some extra inserters. Like I could put one more down, but still it wouldn't, like, it wouldn't. These crushers can handle some more. So that should all be fine. So, oh wait, did I see fluids there? I did. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's good to know. Like there's still some going in here. Yep, okay, I didn't expect that actually. I guess it's due to the fact, like this is a top-up valve, right? Yeah, that's all fine. I guess it's due to processing speed here. So basically since this is also getting the slurry from here, the mineralized water is actually, yeah. Oh, and I guess it's also like this top-up valve. Um, it switches at 0.8, right? So if this is 0.8, the top-up valve will do something, and the overflow valve will also do something. So can we configure that somehow? I don't think we can. I mean, what I could do is I could do a buffered overflow valve, right? So I could put a little bit of if I put some pipe in between, then it would just slowly trickle down. I'm not sure that's what we want. So the last thing I want is for this to grind to a halt, right? Because this is not using enough mineralized water, but that seems unlikely, right? This is still going. So what I am gonna do is shut this down, and I think that should be fine. And if not, I'll deal with the consequences. But what it does mean is because this is filled up, so what I can do instead is I'll just turn this, oops, that apparently was an important power pole. I can pick this up and we can replace it here. Put some pipe, use an overflow valve. We should have one, yeah. There we go. And then make some stereotype ore as well. Oh, yeah, we already had one. So that's gonna use some of this mineralized ore that we've got going. And I guess we might want to set up some more too. It's still going pretty hard. We could put down another 2 crystallizers and have that be working nicely. Yeah, so here we're actually reaching input issues on this. We could switch the power pole over just a little bit to make that a little bit more accessible. Let's copy this one to there. Yeah, there we go. How are we doing power wise? Still a little bit on the edge, so let's go back to that and go and fix that. I should have some iron to go now. Is that enough to craft the boiler and steam engines? I want not by a long shot, so let's put in some more iron. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so actually we got a backlog of a stack of iron, which is nice. I put in another 100 plates, which means we'll get out 25 steel, which should be enough to craft the next ones. But then again, I also want to be upgrading the assemblers, so I guess I'll put in another 100, just because we'll need it anyway. Yeah, so if we look at these, we probably want to be upgrading the back assemblers first, because they'll always be running, and the front assemblers will be the first to be backlogged. You'll notice that we really start to see that some of these access products also, like these are back in good supply, but here we do have some issues, so we need to take care of that fairly soon. How are we doing on the steel? A little bit more. I can craft one of these guys, which means I can actually upgrade the boiler that we have here in place. And then the steam engine Mark II as well. So that will help us a little bit. Yeah, a little bit actually. I guess we'll need to do some offsetting here. And let's put down another one. And then here as well, I guess, to make sure we don't have any output issues. Yeah, basically the full belt would manage to sort of feed 4. We do have enough steel in here. Yeah, we need 30 to craft, right? Yeah, so that's always... Ooh, it's actually not always good. So maybe what I can do is upgrade this to a boiler 2. Because that will ensure that... Ooh, though, actually, yeah, so the amount of steam is the same, but there's more energy in it, so I guess it's hotter steam. So maybe we just want to tear these two down somehow and just use this steam on this side. Can we make another steam engine yet? Not quite, right? Nope. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, it is actually backlogged by Steam. So what we need to be doing is actually extend this a little bit. This side of the carbon is being backlogged, so we can build another set right here. Yeah, that is, and then we can tear this down and make sure that yeah, the steam we need for this is I guess of the right temperature, right? So this is steam of 165 degrees, and this yeah, this is just higher temperature steam, right? So it doesn't make sense to make this a boiler 2. It would just put in hotter steam, which I think would be the same. So boiler 1 is just fine here. But we can take away these steam engines just to make sure that the steam properly gets redistributed there. Okay, let's build another steam engine Mark II. Can place that here, and then we should be quite tight on the power front. So we're just gonna build that out. That's no problem. We are also getting to the point where we might want to consider, like, if we look at this, well, this belt is still fine, right? We could build another at least 3 engines, and it would be totally fine saturation wise. But after that, we would need to have another belt or upgrade this to yellow, which is also fine. I think that's... Is that affordable? Yeah, it needs some tin plate, but we can do it selectively. Steam engine 2, there we go. Yeah, and then we'll want to build another 2, another set of these. Because we basically at that point what we can do is take these away and make sure that all the power we have comes from steam engines Mark II. Let's put in some more iron plates, we'll need them. We have the base requirements for it. I can craft a boiler 2 already, which means that we need another 40-ish steel to get to the steam engine Mark II and plop them down. This is still running nicely. Yeah, my guess is what we might want to do is just move all of this over here, and that will allow us to do 2 things. It will allow us to deprioritize this setup, right? So to use a top-up valve to make sure that this is only running if it's needed, if it's not needed by the crystal stuff. That will actually cause us to backlog on the slag fairly quickly. I'm not sure what else we would need it for. I mean, we'll leave the machines there. If these are not running, they don't consume that much, right? Yeah, just 10 kilowatts, which is, I mean, it's still a draw, but it's fine. It's good to have a backup setup as well. If we, for example, if this backlogs due to, for example, stone consumption, that's a perfectly reasonable reason why it would backlog. And this landfill production is also still quite nice. Yeah, so I guess this can safely handle another washer, right? The output is not quite complete, so we could just put down another one of those and be kind of happy about that. Are these these are washers 1 as well. We might want to upgrade to washer 2 at some point. Yeah, so actually the alternative to adding another one of those is to start getting some of these assembling machines too, which need electronic circuits, which is probably the bottleneck there, but we have the materials to make that quickly. So let's see, let's just double check. So power consumption here is times 1.4 approximately, and crafting speed is times 1.5. So it saves a little, not that much, but it's definitely worthwhile. The cost for the upgrade is kind of doable, but I guess what we can do is just, we can craft a ton of these. Maybe let's go up top, and I'm gonna grab some of the basic circuit boards that are being made around science. Yeah, there's quite a line of those. Awesome. This is actually bottlenecked by the labs. That's also nice. We could craft another one if we're good with that. Then again, we're not really like doing that much with it, so. Okay, let's craft a couple of these circuits. And then we can go ahead and do an upgrade there. We need more iron plates for that. And I guess also once we start replacing a few, we have assemblers too. Yeah, so before I said we want to do the last ones first because they get backed up, but I think it also makes sense to do the middle ones first because those always run, right? They never get run out of resources, and they also never get run out of output. So if we do that, then we're probably getting the best bang for our buck. So let's replace this one and replace this one, and then we'll get some more. Yeah, I mean these are just like, they're gonna be worthwhile. So let's just craft a bunch of them. This, yeah, and I guess we can upgrade the woodblock one, right? That's probably, it's running a lot of the time as well. It's worthwhile. There we go. So then we actually do need more iron plate now. How are we doing power wise? So the issue with this also, I should note, is that since I'm not taking any away, it's actually not gonna solve our power issue, right? It's just gonna make it worse. So that's kind of a thing that I overlooked, but yeah, what I'm gonna do is make sure that we upgrade quite quickly. We'll need some more steel. Let's see. Let's just put that in here. Yeah, and once we have the furnaces Mark II, we'll also upgrade these. because that will reduce the carbon consumption. We're good, but just barely, right? So it's a really good time to be upgrading power production. I probably also want to upgrade these guys a little bit, make sure that we have enough trees. We don't have a backlog here at the moment, which is, well, it's not worrying, but it would be nice to have one. So I guess we'll need some of those as well. So this is out of fuel. I'm then gonna go ahead and grab some carbon off the line here. Like this. That's fine. Here you go. Half of that should be fine. Yeah, so for the seed ones, right, so we can at least add another 2 arboretra without running into issues there. I should figure out if the gardening stuff is worthwhile. There's probably something there, but I'm still not quite sure what it is. And like we have some stuff that we could easily reach with some landfill, right? So it's not like we're gonna really run out soon, but it makes sense to look into that stuff. Let's see. Let's check out. We have some farming stuff, right? So farming. So can I want to see what I can do with this. Yeah. Okay. That's actually. Here we go. So we can create a farm. We have seed extractors, we have desert seed extraction, garden cultivation. We can make artifacts from stuff. Yeah. Let's see, tech-wise, we have warehouses, we have fermentation process. Let's see, we researched gardening somewhere, right? So what did we get out of this? We get a bioprocessor out of it. Yeah. Okay, let's see to the follow-up, right? So here we have this for example the desert farming stuff, and we have then desert tree arboretra, which use actually a special kind of oh, they use liquid rubber. Or do we get the recipe for liquid rubber? Never mind. So, but we get desert tree cultivation. Yeah, and desert seeds. So I think this ought to somehow be more efficient, but I'm not quite sure how. This uses 2 seeds to generate 2 trees, right? And this uses 2 seeds for 4 trees. So there is a catch somewhere, but or rather not a catch. But I'm not sure. There's something there. I'm pretty sure. I read on the forums that upgrading to farming for something is worth it, but I'm not sure what something is in this case. Yeah, and these create, yeah, they also create 4 times 3 seeds. Let's see, so these, yeah, so basically once you get this stuff you can do it more efficiently, but I'm pretty sure that's also something you get for just normal 3 seed generators, but maybe not. That might be the catch I'm looking for. Let's see, meanwhile, power. We need to, I'm still looking to get another steam engine too. That we can probably get now, yep. So let's put those down as well. Boiler 2. Double steam engine. With a nice power pole right here. Some inserters. And a little bit of belt. Here we go. Power pole. And that means I can tear down these two. Right, so that should mean that this guy gets, yeah, it has enough steam now, so that's good. Yeah, we should be looking at, yeah, okay, production wise we suddenly have a big cap. I guess that's what you get if, yeah, I just added 3.6 megawatts basically, or not the full 3.6 but like 2.7 probably, so that's actually a big boost. Yeah, so that means we wanna start looking into, I guess, getting, yeah, I guess the Arboretra, right? Because there's no backlog here. It's clearly the one that's most starved. So we'll need to build another 2 of these Arboretra. 100 plate there, that's awesome. Let's see, for the Arboretra, we need steel, stone bricks as well, some electronic circuits. Let's craft those. And how we're doing on bricks? We have a few. Let's put some stone down here. Grab some from this guy. How are we doing on landfill? We're getting some. It's not spectacular, but it's fine. Yeah, that's quite good actually. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I don't really see a way. I guess we could sneak the wastewater down one tile and that way create some space to get this going. What we could do is put underground belts in here and put top-up valves up here. I think that makes a lot of sense actually, because it will make sure that we're really using the crystallization stuff mostly. It's a little bit inefficient to do it this way. So, let's not remove that one. But yeah, it's top-up valve, 2 of those guys. It will make sure that we that we can check out how our geode washing stuff is going. Basically, if these get to go silent, then our geode washing stuff is excellent. If not, then oh, it does have a side effect using the top-up valves here, because it means that these ones don't get quite as much. They don't get triggered, right? Let me just Google Factorio threshold. Can we set okay, so okay, people who have this kind of setup tend to use circuitry. I guess for now we'll just replace this with the normal pipes. I'd rather this run full speed and not get backlogged than basically hit a cost in the consumption here. Um, so power wise, I guess we do want to be upgrading some stuff down here. That's kind of important, right? I do want to make sure those arboreta are available. Here we go. We can make one, and quite soon we'll be able to make another, I guess. Let's craft some more steel. We can fill this up. Let's go, arboreta. And we'll have to get the belt in here and down here. Bring the copper pipe up and add 10 inserters. So that's 1 powerful, 2 powerful, and copy the recipe. Let's make a cut for YouTube. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.